Well, these teams have already played twice in this current season. They were both in Group A. And Kursk had a narrow 69-66 win at home. But then, after a very poor first half by Prague, Kursk got a 73-49 win in the Czech Republic. But here at Dynamo Kursk being first introduced to the crowd, if any prints. Elena Kirilova, who brings his team so much experience. Omaniki, number 30, for me is the key to this game. If she can really have the sort of effective, active game she has had in many games across the EuroLeague women this season, while Angel McCourtry may get the headlines in terms of points, Omaniki, the 26-year-old American with the Nigerian heritage, is for me the difference maker on this group. Leia Palau, in her last major opportunity for silverware across such an illustrious career when she has won the EuroLeague women's title. The 37-year-old will draw an end to that career after this weekend. The three officials for this second semi-final, the third team on the floor: Fabiana Badalan from Romania, Artura Sukis from Lithuania, and Uska Kalik from Poland. Three of the best there are. And if they have a lot to live up to, because the quality of their officiating in that first semi-final was out of the top draw. And there's the commissioner for tonight's game. Well, we've had 123 games so far in the EuroLeague women in this season. We have one finalist in Fenerbahce. And after the 124th game, we will know who will play them for the championship on Sunday. Well, the record book tells you that Kursk, with their unbeaten season, will come into this game as an outstanding favorite. But this roster for Prague has experience in Palau in the backcourt, has one of the best players in European basketball in Sonja Petrovic, and in Kievon, who's just about to take Czech citizenship and will be in their lineup for Eurobasket in the summer. They have talent across the roster. And in Coach Edgkova, they have a coach that has always won a championship when they have been in the latter stages of the EuroLeague women. Dynamo Kursk, well, it starts at number 7 with the outstanding talent that's Marieva David announced herself on the international scene last year. And then they have quality, they have depth, they have experience. And in Lucas Mondello, they have a coach who knows how to win. Whether it be national team, whether it be club, whether it be anywhere in the world, Lucas Mondello gets it done. Has won the EuroLeague women with Allende in the past. So two coaches that have won this title. Two teams that are hungry, but Prague are the team with the experience of winning a EuroLeague women title. Here's the starting lineup with Vaughan and Dupree up front, Petrovic at the small forward. Palau will pull the strings, and in Martizage, you've got one of the best athletes, one of the best players that plays across the world. The starting lineup for Kursk has Cruz, Prince in the backcourt, and both of them share responsibility for the ball. Siak up front is just going to have to play very big, which will give everybody else the opportunity to play around her. Well, what an intriguing matchup. And the two Spanish stars, Leia Palau right at the end of her career, and Ana Cruz have played together on the Spanish national team. Their numbers are impressive. Points and assists, they both make themselves and their teams better. And it's who's going to get it done today. Prague know what it takes to get this Final Four format right. Winning a semi-final, not worrying about the final until you get there. And with Coach Eskova, you know they're going to come out with a strategy to play this game. Owaniki. Well, Owaniki means warrior, and that's what she is. Yamkade, her first name literally translates into mother with me. Both of those facets just define her as a player. Great person, but what an athlete, what a competitor on the floor. Angel McCoultry, now 30 years old, has been an Olympic champion, a #1 draft pick, 8 years in the WNBA after she graduated from Louisville. What do you pick your poison with Angel McCoultry? Do you offer her the three? Well, we'll see. Well, welcome again to the DIVS Arena, wherever you're watching this and joining us. Prague in the blue uniform, Dynamo Kursk in the white. We're on the way, semi-final 2. La Palau will have her first chance to influence this game, and right at it, Cruz and Palau one-on-one. Zagay on the flare, takes the ball screen. Quick release on the long 2 is good. And Marta Zagay really has to light it up. Would have given it 3. I thought she towed the line. You won't get anyone from the Czech Republic complaining. Great read by Zagay defensively. Comes up with a steal. And Petrovic will advance the basketball. Vaughan in the block. Tries to go to work. Oh, great little second move. And gets the nice touch, and Siak was left looking the wrong way. Gets off balance in an effort to stop her getting to the middle, just leaves the baseline wide open, and Prague. And the big loss at home, 7 points is all they had in the first quarter. Zagay had a chance to give him 7 in the first minute. Prince will advance it. McCoultry goes inside. Ogoniki and 1. And Zagay looks forlornly at the official, but was late in transition. Ogoniki, a Stanford graduate, 2012. She was a #1 draft pick. Shows you exactly why. Zagay cannot get into foul trouble. One of her assets for this team is the way she plays defense. Restricted by fouls will really have a negative impact on this team. Dupree got that sweet jump shot. He's fouled by Siak, who's really been exposed for quickness in the first possessions. She's a little late on the help. And Candice Dupree just has one of the softest touches in women's basketball. Stroked it. It goes 2 for 2 from the line. Nice start. And Prague already have more points, or as many points in this first period as they had in that heavy loss at home. McCoultry on the dribble. Petrovic gave her the middle, which was the problem. I still think pick the poison and see if she makes from the perimeter, because if she does this, Angel McCoultry is going to score. Kursk have a chance to run. Prince in transition. Off the glass for 2 is good. Well, the question's being asked both ways. Kursk are going to attack it. They don't shoot the 3 very often. They want to attack you. Vaughan does well to hold on. Now puts it on the floor. Great second step. Great defense this time by Siak. And the ball will belong to Prague. Siak this time gave a little bit more space. Was able to get a hand up and block it. But Prague have to get Kursk into a half-court game. Dupree with a long two is good. What a stroke. Just has such a great stroke. McCoultry buries it. Well, there's your answer. You're going to gap her and ask her to make the three, because she's not going to back down from shooting it. Petrovic on the flare, gets a good read. It's Prince in the post, handles it really well. Blows the layup though. Freeze after it. Great work by Cruz to come up with the defensive rebound. She pushes. Cruz stops and pops. Is short on the two. Palau lead pass. Dupree for two. Great pass, great cut. If you're playing with someone with the vision and the weight of pass that Palau has, keep your hands up, you're going to get some easy looks. Prince on a second move, gets in the lane, has it knocked away. Zargai, great hands, chance to push. And Cruz takes one for the team. And they will know all about each other. There's no way that Cruz is going to allow Zargai to go past and go to the hoop. Zargai in the block, goes to the far side of the ring, gets her own rebound, finds Petrovic. Palau has it, will take the Dupree screen, leaves her for three, buried it. If you go under the screen, it's not her first option, but she's not going to turn it down. Go under the screen, she'll shoot the basketball, and Palau makes the three. Nice start, both teams. Cruz on the three-point line, looks underneath. Siak tries to get there. Prince with the three to answer, and does. No hand up on the shot, and Prince just buries it. Now goes the other way. Petrovic feeling a little bit of contact from McCoultry. Sonia Petrovic, nice pass down to Dupree for the soft touch. Can't get it to drop. Both teams are going to like the looks they're getting. Winiki goes inside. Siak trying to go to work. Throws up the rushed jump hook. Palau looks to pass and turns it down and into the half court. Dupree with the ball screen. Nice again. The lead pass. Super pass from Palau. And Dupree finds space. She knows Palau will find her with the pass. There's the foul. And Maria Vadiva checks in. Well, how many plaudits did Vadiva get at her first Eurobasket? Went in, was beautifully handled by the Russian national team staff. She became a huge part of that successful Eurobasket for Russia in a transitional period. McCoultry falls and kicks. Cruz on the three-pointer, looks inside. Vadiva with a great cut, looks for contact, goes up. And there's the difference between the Vadiva hook and Siak hook, much more control. And doesn't just throw it over her shoulder as such, keeps her eye on it. Palau, Dupree slips again, turn around, sweet. It's one of the best sights in women's basketball. Candice Dupree on the jump shot. Great touch, great fill. 18-15 start for Prague. He goes up off the glass, doesn't get the drop. Palau adds another stack, gets a defensive rebound, looks long, lead pass. Kia Vaughan can't hang on. Pass comes off Vaughan as she tried to pull it in. And obviously, we have to replay, the official doesn't. Last to touch was Anna Cruz, but tough to see. Prince off flare, extra pass. McCoultry was wide open, but Petrovic is so long. Zargai finds Palau. In the lane, finds Dupree, mid-range, will hand it off to Petrovic. That's going to belong to Sonia Petrovic. McCourtry once, but I think it came off McCourtry. 6 on the possession. Petrovic has got to attack that space with McCourtry. It's a tough ask. What Coach Chechkova doesn't know about winning a EuroLeague title, you don't need to know. Won it on so many occasions. Vaughan wants it. Petrovic decides to settle for the 3. Off, chance for Cruz to run. Got numbers and pushes hard. Cruz off the glass, doesn't get the drop. Zagai with a rebound, looks to run the other way. Mid-court, doesn't get challenged, stops, pops, and is way off. So McCourtry, she won't hold up. Onwaniki will get it back to McCourtry. Onwaniki gets the ball screen, nowhere to go. Settles for the 3 herself, is off. Vadiva goes to work on the glass, gets the 2. And her whole career still ahead of her, but what she can do now is just outstanding. Petrovic on a curl, guarded by Vadiva. Petrovic will back it out, looks inside. Vaughan's got to find a way to get it going here. Tries to back in, turn around, jump shot. Doesn't get the drop. Nice matchup with Vaughan and Onwaniki. McCourtry outside, guarded by Petrovic. They're going to gap her, they're going to offer her the 3. Cruz with the handoff, got a whistle, offensive foul. Onwaniki drops the shoulder, much to the displeasure of Coach Mondello. Sonia Petrovic sits. Capri gets to the middle. Jump shot. If you let her get her feet set, she's just had a first quarter of outstanding quality. Knocks down the tough jumper. Gives Prague the 20-17 advantage. McCourtry will go to the line. Katalina Helatova. And her return to this lineup is going to be a real asset. Recent return after becoming a mother. Just gives you that ability to stretch the floor. Her sister also on the roster. Carolina, 2 years a junior. Helatova, if she gets going, and it's a great move by Coach Chechkova, get her in the game early, see if she's got that day where it is her day to knock down the 3. You know, she can light it up and stretch the floor. McCourtry knows that. She will not let her get her feet set. Zagai. Dupree with the screen, wants it in the post, gets it, but Deva guards her. Dupree, little turnaround, fade away. Soft touch is no good. What a board. Kyle Vaughan just went to work on the offensive glass. She gets her 4th point of the game, and Prague lead it by 3. Onwaniki hands it off. McCourtry gets it in the post, and Zagai's going to pick up foul number 2. Got to play McCourtry harder before she catches it. It's a tough call, Mike, to be fair. And that's a Steinberger. So experienced Steinberger at 27. Ball belongs to Prague. And Steinberger's minutes are going to be vital here. She really has to take and give quality minutes, in particular on the glass. She really has to rebound. She doesn't have the size. As Vadeva gets the easy 2 on the slip, and no one read it, no one talked. Helatova, feet set for 3. Almost took a dribble. Just that's team defense. Steinberger really has given them quickness and activity. And they really put a defensive series together there. Everything was challenged. And here against Vidmar, the bigger player, boxed out and just outworked for it. Halatova. Heltova looks inside, no pass. Cruz smelt the pass, great look. Dupree for two. Palau's just putting on a clinic of how to play the point guard spot. If you don't pressurize it, she will find people, and that's another assist for La Palau. There's around a 5-second differential. Palau knows that. And we'll take one for the team. And we'll sit down. Wow, she really is the coach on the floor. Hedkova knows that. Borolova joins. And the three's buried. 14 seconds as McCourtry gets 2 threes and gets to double digits in the first period. That's not a great number for Prague. It's a great number if you're Kursk. Petrovic steps in and is knocked away. They're not getting it. Vidmar throws it up from the halfway line. Doesn't get it to drop. And that will do it for the first quarter. Prague had the 26-24 advantage at the end of quarter one. That's not in the script. Not that high scoring a game. Prague would have wanted to control the tempo. But 50% from the three-point line, 60% for Kursk from the three-point line. It's not normally a major focal point of what they try to do. I think it took 5 threes in the whole game when they won at home by 3 earlier in this EuroLeague women's season over Prague. But Prague have really put a good performance out in that first quarter. Dupree, big game, big player, has had a phenomenal first half. Five from 7 from the floor, 100% from the line, 14 points for Candice Dupree. Vaughan's back. Dupree's going to go again after running the whole of the 10. There's the numbers. As we just said, 5 from 7, 4 from 4 from the line. Just a joy to watch. 3 boards. Palau already with 5 assists on the game. Second quarter, semi-final 2 of the EuroLeague women. Both teams will want to play Fenerbahce on Sunday. They will not want to play at Katharinaburg because they'll be playing for 3rd and 4th. In the game no one wants to play. McCourtry outside. I'm still with, I think Hedkova's got this exactly right. Going to have to gap McCourtry. Cruz penetrates, needs a pass. Ball mishandled. Dupree comes up with Petrovic, finally secures it. And Borolova looks underneath. Got a whistle away from the basketball. McCourtry's going to be charged with a personal. I think it's important the officials keep it clean off the ball. Dupree, mid-range jump shot in the book. Wow, 16 points personal. Now somebody for Kursk has got to get Dupree out of that rhythm, got to chase up, make her put the ball on the floor. That's a tremendous stroke. Cruz, you go underneath, she's going to read you. And she went, Borolova went straight underneath the screen. Cruz read it, gets the advantage, draws the foul, and will go to the free throw line. Borolova, again, so important for minutes and the contribution off the bench for Prague. The depth, the deeper team is the team in white in terms of experience. But Ekaterinburg had that advantage in the first semi-final. And Kolova checks in for Anna Cruz. Kirillova, 2011 Eurobasket MVP. That's the quality that's coming in off the bench. Halatova, foul line jump shot is long. Little rush, Dupree can't get it. But Ma's done a nice job off the bench. Great job on the glass. McCoultry needs a pass. Oh, finds Vidmar on a little back cut. And Dupree went to sleep. Halatova takes a blow to the face, but comes up smiling. Halatova will sit. Zargai back. Zargai with the 2 fouls. Well, 1 for 2 for Vidmar, shoots 75% across the season, so she's not going to like the 1 from 2 number. Borilova into the half court. You'd expect Tiffany Prince to get after her a little bit. Very passive defensively. Dupree again, baseline, reverse layup is blocked by Vidmar. Great work on the glass. Borilova just outworked everybody. Tiffany Prince, not a lot of pressure on the ball, doesn't box out. Prince picks up first foul. Borilova misses the free throw though. Borilova, 1 for 2. Good extension defensively, just trying to work the clock a little bit here, Prague. But Diva will move it on. Prince. Borilova guards her outside. McCoultry wants it down though. Petric forces her off the post and then is charged with a personal. The defense off the post was so much better for Petrovic. Played McCoultry harder so she catches it further away from the hoop and then gives up the foul. McCoultry outside the 3. 3 will switch. McCoultry takes her on the dribble. Kirillova wraps it. Diva with the short 2 is short. Kirillova boxes out hard. Dupree keeps it alive. That's how to play team defense. Great. Both teams can't ask for much more. The selection of options, the defensive effort. Kirillova outside, guarded by Prince. Well, Borilova just goes past Dupree with a short jump shot. What if Prince is going to gap Borilova? Can't allow penetration. And Dupree just keeps accumulating points. Diva lost that. McCoultry outside the 3, fires it way off. But Vadiva gets the offensive rebound. He's fouled on the way back up. Petrovic picks up another one. Maria Vadiva still short of her 19th birthday. Palau coming back. Zargai's going to sit. And Hanyusova checks in. Two guards set for Prague. And Yusova's got to go to work from that 3 spot on the glass. Decent athlete. Diva's just done tremendously well after coming into the game. Goes 1 for 2 though. Borilova. Diva has to switch out in transition. Needs a pass. Always Palau's open. Great look. Can Vaughan come on, get it? Yes, she can, but McCoultry knocks it away. Cruz has a chance to run. Kursk in transition. And Monique gets it in the block. Diva long 2, buries it. Great transition by Kursk, took it down low. drag the defense down. Diva knocks down the mid-range too. We got a 1-point game. And we'll in Palau time again. Gearborn. And Yusova stops, pops the long two. Anna Cruz. They're going to call Dupree for the foul. It'll be Dupree's first foul, but foul's becoming a bit of an issue for Prague in this second quarter. 6:36 to go. Already they're in the penalty. Timeout on the floor. Prague take the timeout. They've lost their momentum. Dupree wants it known that it wasn't all her. Kursk take the timeout. Mondello wants to talk it over. In fact, it is a Prague timeout. There's no reason for Mondello to take the timeout. While Prague and Coach Etskova started great, and they're still playing, particularly, they are playing well. Dupree has 18 points to lead all scorers. But a little bit of momentum and a little bit of foul trouble with some key personnel. And Etskova says, I've seen enough, we need to talk it over. Let's re-establish where we are and who we are. Omoniki on the free throw line. Chance for Kursk to get their first lead of the game. Ties it at 31. Two for two, and Kursk take their first lead of the afternoon. The evening time here in Katarineburg. 6:30 to go. And a dangerous time for Prague here. Already in the penalty foul trouble-wise. Zagai curls off the screen and curls back. And Hanusova going to take that to the ring. Does so. Gets the finish. Tough move by Hanusova. Cruz. Guarded by Zagai. Hanusova will switch. Hanusova gets it again with that matchup with Cruz, who stops and pops. And Kursk is such a tough ask for any team. Scorers all over the floor. Cruz just stopped and stroked it. Palau gets Zagai in the half court. Dupree. Zagai stops and pops. Dupree's on the glass, gets the rebound, kicks it. Hanusova lines up the three, way long. He comes down with a rebound. Cruz has a chance to push. McCoultree all the way to the hoop for two. And you simply have to make open looks. If Prague want a place in the final, open looks have just got to be knocked down. And Palau just answers, as you'd always expect it to. 37 years young. Omoniki gets in the post, guarded by Dupree. Inside, outside. McCoultree again puts it on the floor. Kirillova buried it from deep in the corner. Feet set and just knocks down the three. Exactly the point we're making the other way. You've just got to bury open looks. Dupree moves it on. Zagai gets to the foul line. Great rotation. Kirillova just experienced. Cruz, gonna get a walk. Indecision, everybody's enemy. Cruz commits the turnover. And Hanusova will sit. And Etskova saying, you're great going to the hoop. We don't need you shooting 3 too early in the offensive end. Oh, Zaga on the back cut. Well, Coach Mondello will know all about that play. Spanish national team. Teammates just combining for the easy layup. Kurilova blocked. Waniki finds McCourtry. Is fouled as she tried to manufacture a finish. Ball picks up the personal. And McCourtry is another one of these players. All the small things are done well. Shoots nearly 80% across the EuroLeague women's season from the free throw line, but goes 1 for 2. Even the best get affected by the situation. Sonja Petrulic will come off the screen, look to attack it. Vaughan rolls, now will get from Pilau. And again, help by Cruz, and Dupree can't collect. Vaughan wants the foul, but I don't think she's going to get it. Kursk will take the timeout with 3:47 to go in the first half. This one is poised. These 3 minutes 40 here. Coach Mondello will know it. They can go in with the momentum. It's going to be very difficult for Prague to come back in this game.
Hey, why? Defender here. No open defense. Collapsing defense. Collapsing defense. No here. Collapsing defense. Collapsing. Especially at the beginning on transition defense. We collapse. Collapse. Please. And emergency switch. Goal. Okay. No, keep focus. Keep going on the low post. We're doing a good job. Okay. Next play. Again, L. Okay, but good.
Siak back in the game for Kursk. And Loganova, Anastasia Loganova gets the first minutes as we're coming to the end of the first half. Little full court pressure, turns it over. Dupree steps through, gets the 2 and 1. Oh, Mondello takes the timeout. He wants to do plays down the other end to get Kurilova the shot. They don't even get it in. Looking to build momentum, and Dupree just takes that away. Chance to make this a 1-point lead for Prague, which she doesn't do. What a board, though, by Vaughan. It's all about little things. Vaughan wants it on the inside. Are they going to call that offensive? Roniki sits. Cruz has it. Little full court pressure by Prague. And Pilau is going to be charged with a personal. And she's basically saying, well, that's happening to me every time down the floor. I agree with the official. She just leant all over Anna Cruz. Oh, Cruz is off right with the first. Goes 1 for 2. 3:30 to go in the half. We've got a 1-point game. And Kursk back in front. Petrovic, who's really yet to get going. Great pass. That's just a super pass. Inside, outside. Dupree puts it on the floor. Goes with the left, right hand for two. Dupree has just had a 22-point first half for Candice Dupree. It's a one-person offensive clinic by Candice Dupree. Dupree comes down with a rebound. Chance for Zagai to run. Finds Vaughn. Inside, outside. Dupree will move it on. Palau attacks the closeout. Doesn't make the layup. Comes up with it. Comes off Petrovic. The ball belongs to Kursk. Ichkova defensively just pushing now a little bit. Kursk will take care of the basketball. Prince is back. Kirilova sits. Coultry will advance the basketball. Down one with 2:30 to go in the first half. Anna Cruz outside and move it on. McCoultry gets it off the down screen. Petrovic is going to foul. I see no reason for Sonja Petrovic to be annoyed. Good call by the official. And fouls are really hurting Prague at the moment. McCoultry takes advantage, makes the first from the free throw line. McCoultry goes to 15 personal. Petrovic has to sit. Oh, great read by Palau. Halatova doesn't like the option, will bring it out. Finds Palau, looks inside, Vaughn gets another touch. Takes the jump shot over McCoultry, goes after her own rebound, but she's 1-on-3 and Siak comes down with it. McCoultry now just takes away the lane. Turnover. There's McCoultry tied to almost hand it to Siak. Palau inside the last two. Kursk lead it by one. Halatova hasn't really had an open look with her feet set. Attacks it in the lane, little floater for two. And does give you that little extra offensive option. Gets in the lane, a lot of white shirts, finds some separation. Cruz needs a pass. Siak gets it down low. Inside, outside. Cruz lines up the three. Is short. And fouls are just mounting up on Prague. There's going to be a little everyone's against us moment at the moment. And Palau's been warned by the official. Surprisingly happy group of Ekaterinburg players after their loss earlier on. Vidmar on the free throw line, makes the first. And goes 2 for 2 from the line. Kirilova. Zagai will come high. McCoultry went for it and goes for it again and will pick up the foul. Kursk still have a foul to give. That'll be McCoultry's. Vaughn's after it, doesn't get it. Siak comes down with it. McCourtry. Last minute of the first half. Vidmar's had a big impact off the bench. Goes inside to Siak underneath. Goes up with the right hand for two. Much better finish. Got balanced. Took the contact. Soft touch with the right hand. Zagai lines up the three. Is way short. And Wimmer again with a positive stat. Comes down with another rebound and Cruz will hold it. What a massive mismatch with Siak underneath. Prince finds her. Oh, poor finish by Siak. Never had space. And Prague will hold for the last shot. Well, they would have hit, or they do hold for the last shot. Zagai has it. McCourtry's on two, won't want to pick up the third. And that'll be shots, and McCourtry will pick up foul number 3. That's not necessarily the smartest play. So fouls becoming a real issue as this first half draws to a conclusion. That'll be the third foul on Angel McCourtry. Zagai. Who normally, from the free throw line, is solid to say the least. Everything in the straight line. Goes 1 for 2. And with 3.9 seconds remaining in the half, because Mondella will take a timeout. Wants to try and work something out to get a shot. Well, both teams shooting the ball reasonably well. Kursk with a 50% output from the field, 45 for Prague. Neither team, well, Kursk now, a team that doesn't really excel at shooting the three-point shot, has shot it nearly 43%. 7 offensive rebounds have really kept Prague in the game. And the other thing that's kept Prague in the game, you don't have to be a genius to work it out, Candice Dupree's just had a phenomenal first half. Nearly 4 seconds then remaining. Wimmer will inbound the basketball. Can Kursk get something? They find McCourtry. In the lane for the layup, blows it. Got all the way to the glass. Blew the layup, did all the hard work, and that gets us to the half. Game evenly balanced here. A place in the final against Fenerbahce is at stake. 46-44, high-scoring semi-final. 48% from Prague from the two. Everything else is going to be, as you can imagine, pretty level. Fouls have really been the real undoing of Prague in that second quarter. Kursk have been to the free throw line 19 times against 11 for the Czech Republic club. Prague started the game incredibly well. Shared the ball beautifully. Palau was just on fire in terms of reading the floor. She finished the period with 6 assists. But she's on 3 fouls. Zagai's on 2, Heltova's on 2, Vaughan has 2, Sonja Petrovic has 3. Foul trouble is a real issue for Prague in this second half. The other way, McCourtry has 3, and Obaniki has 3. Everybody else has no foul trouble at all. Obaniki and McCoultry are key if Kursk is going to get the win. So we're poised, 46-44. Kursk have the halftime lead. We're going to take a break. We'll be back for the second half shortly to see which one of these two teams will face Fenerbahce to win the EuroLeague Women's title for 2017. We'll see you shortly.
Ну что, пока все в ожидании второй половины матча предлагают с вами проверить, насколько же наши болельщики нежные. Все прекрасно знают, что баскетболисты очень хорошо попадают в картину. Ну как насчет вас, наши уважаемые болельщики? Сможете ли вы выразить движение? Все желающие выстраивайтесь вдоль плотных печатников, отправленных мячик, и вам нужно будет показать, насколько вы знаете, и поразить мячиком нашу розовую эмблему, попасть в нее. Да, у нас уже есть первые желающие, но сейчас проверим, кто у нас готов забрать призы. Принимаем? Поехали! Так. Ну, уступаем друг другу, уступаем. Так, проверим. Нужно прямо попасть в эмблему. Было близко, но, к сожалению, нет. Так, давайте дадим возможность другому участнику. Так, готовы? Принимаем! Приготовились. И есть у нас первый победитель. Именно вы спускаетесь вниз к нам, мы вручим вам подарок. Давайте проверим, кто же у нас еще достоин подарка. Так, вот ребята стоят, кто пришедший. Пробуем. Ого-го. Кого-то там полетело. Будьте крайне аккуратны. Пробуем, поехали. И есть у нас второй победитель. Вы вместе с первым победителем можете направляться вниз. Мы вам вручим ваши призы. Так, ну вот, девочки, я буду целить за вас. Надеюсь, что попаду. Так, и поехали. Вот, нет, девочки, следите. Принимаем, принимаем. Мячик проверяем. Было близко, но, к сожалению, не получилось. У нас пока имеется 2 победителя. Посмотрим, кто же у нас еще снова. Так, пробуем и поехали! Вот, принимаем! Вот, чемпион! Заряжаем! Ну, чуть-чуть не хватило. Да, и пока мы имеем 2 победителей. Появится ли у нас еще победители будут? Сейчас посмотрим. Да, приготовились. Что ты нас перестарался? Извините, пожалуйста. Ай-яй-яй, показываю мне. Но зато у нас есть следующий участник. Пробуем. Ах, как было близко, но, к сожалению, не получилось. Да, попробуем еще дадим возможность нашим болельщикам. Поехали! Я заранее извиняюсь, если перейдем. Но зато теперь у нас участвуют девушки. И пробуем. Ну, это было мило. Так, что у нас еще есть? Пока 2 победителя. Пробуем. И поехали. Так, есть у нас участники следующие. Всего-напросто нужно поразить мишень. Справишься, посмотрим. Как красиво летело, но, к сожалению, мимо. Итого пока у нас 2 победителя. Давайте дадим еще несколько попыток, Да, есть приняла. Аккуратненько приняла мяч. Пробуем. К сожалению, не вышло. Так, ну кто же у нас следующий? Давайте, чемпион! Пошумите, кто из вас поставит чемпион? Вот, я уже его вижу, виграю. Пробуем. Да. Чемпион готов? Вот наш чемпион. И я не ошибся. Молодец, спустился вниз, получает свой приз. Да. Ну и давайте. Еще пару человек.
Приняли громы! Запускай! Есть! Давайте поаплодируем всем участникам, всем победителям, потому что они все достойны своих призов. Все спускаемся вниз, чтобы наградить наших победителей. Да. Есть у нас один победитель. Принимайте свои, пожалуйста, подарки. Ну и все остальные подходите, пожалуйста, сюда, мы вам вручим. Всем большое спасибо, поаплодируйте себе и всем болельщикам, участвующим сегодня в конкурсе.
Welcome back inside the DIVS Arena in Ekaterinburg. We're at halftime of the second semi-final, EuroLeague Women 2017. And we've got a barnstormer. A 2-point game. Dynamo Kursk have a 46-44 advantage over Prague. Prague, the 2015 EuroLeague Women champions. Kursk looking for their first EuroLeague Women title. In fact, looking for their first ever major title. It looks like it's going to be a great year for Kursk, however. Foul trouble across both rosters. Angel McCourtry and Neka Odomniki. They both have 3, as Petrovic has 3 for Prague, as does La Palau. Now Palau can play with fouls. She has so much experience. But Petrovic is so important to this team at the moment. She only has the 2 points from the free throw line. She's only taken 3 shots in that first half. Zargai has 2, Halatova has 2. Candice Dupree, on the other hand, had a 22-point first half. Diva was huge off the bench with 9 points for Dynamo Kursk, the young Russian at a Russian club. It's a great story. And with the elimination of Ekaterinburg, Russian fans will want to see Kursk in the final. Well, welcome back. Start of the third quarter. Prague down 2 with the first possession. Marta Zargai outside, finds Palau, finds Petrovic. Long 3, way short. Dupree comes down with the offensive rebound, going to work in the post. Goes to the far side of the ring. Vaughan on the other side of the ring. Gets the offensive rebound. Palau with a finger roll is short. Gets it to Dupree. And with the 4th time of asking, Prague tied up at 46 apiece. Well, as we saw in the semi-final one, the team that owns it on the glass is the team that normally gets the win. Prince just about stays in bounds. The Diva, who gets the start in quarter 3. Easy 2 on their little pick and roll, and the youngster ticks it over and gets into double figures. What a talent. Great cut by Petrovic on the inside against McCourtry. Goes to the far side of the ring, gets the drop. Great composure, great footwork. It's such a high-scoring game. I don't know who that's going to suit most. Kursk, you would think. Prince wraps it to Vadiva, who's blocked from behind from Dupree. Zargai, chance to run, gives it up. Petrovic, back-to-back points for Sonja Petrovic. Has to make a contribution for Prague in the second half if they're going to make it to the championship game. Cruz looks underneath. Reniki can't get the 2. Wants the fouls, not going to get anything there. La Palau takes the Zargai screen. Great find. Petrovic steps back. Vaughan will hand it off to Sonja Petrovic. Spins. Oh, great pass. And Vadiva's going to get charged with a personal. While Petrovic has come out of the locker room alive. Zargai steps back off the screen, feet set for 3, count it. Simple, effective, and Prague open out a 5-point advantage at the start of period 3. Oreniki goes to the middle, little right-hand runner, doesn't get the drop. Dupree somehow retains her balance, and Prague have the great start. Oh, little give and go for Dupree for 2. And La Palau gets the assist. Dupree gets the 2. Lucas Mondello takes the timeout. Well, Lucas Mondello in this timeout. Concerned, and he should be. It's a tremendous start. 11-2 in the first 2.5 minutes of this third period, and Prague, on the back of an ignited Sonja Petrovic, have had a great start to this third period. Cruz will get Kursk into the half court. Ogoniki just about hangs on, triple teamed in the post, falls out of bounds. And Hitchkova's made the adjustment. Everybody collapses. No one wants to foul. They got into too much foul trouble in that second period, and it's been so productive for him at the start of this third period. Palau will bring it into the half court, needs a pass, finds one. Vaughan will go up strong, floats it, should have possibly just shot it. Palau, wide open for 3, is long. And that ball will belong to Prague. Everything is going Prague's way here at the start of the third. Their work rate is just outworking Kursk in every department. 14-second reset. La Palau will inbound. Dupree gets the read. Zargai just about hangs on. Attacks it, goes left in the lane. Turnover, no. Cruz couldn't hang on. Petrovic gets it in the post, guarded by McCourtry. Petrovic spins, has it knocked away by McCourtry. And Prague have to be relentless at this point if they're going to get the final play. Zargai comes up with a steal, because at this point in time, Kursk are really struggling offensively. Dupree is fouled by McCourtry, that's foul number 4. Decision time for Lucas Mondello. Dupree will go to the free throw line. Dupree goes 1 for 2, 8-point game. McCourtry's going to have to sit. 6:33 to go in the third, and McCourtry's already on her 4th foul. And this is where Mondello's going to have to get a contribution out of that bench. So Anastasia Loganova, 192, 26-year-old, steps in. Crucial contribution needed. Ogoniki can't get it. Zargai can. Pilau's gone. Just couldn't get control of it soon enough. Zargai gets it back to Palau. Will take the ball screen. Goes up Diva, inside, outside. Zargai attacks it again off the dribble. Needs a pass. Petrovic, feet set for 3, is long, way long. Ogoniki comes down with a rebound. And Prague have to take advantage of this situation. Diva wants it on the inside. Almost turned over. Ogoniki in the lane. Great rotation by Vaughan. It's all Prague basketball at the moment. Cruz comes up with a steal, and that's that relentless lack of being relentless, letting Kursk have a chance to get back in. Kursk have to take advantage. But Diva gets it on the inside for 2. And what should have been a double-digit lead, the youngster, Maria Vadiva, gets it done on the inside, and we're back at 6. And Prague may rue these few minutes here. Pilau, Piavon sets the screen, doesn't roll. Dupree, Zargai, outside, 5 on the possession. He's got to put it up. And great defensive series by Kursk. If your offense is struggling, get it done at the defensive end. And that's exactly what they've just done. Petrovic will sit. And Yusova steps in halfway through the third. And Prague may have missed an opportunity here. Cruz, Bogoniki outside the 3-point line. We'll move it on to Prince, who's been anonymous at the start of the third. She's anonymous no more in the lane for 2. She's fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. But in the same situation, you're in a little bit of a hole if you're Kursk. Prince has to tick it over from the free throw line. They're struggling in the half court. She goes 1 for 2. Pilau and Cruz. Zargai is fouled on the way to the hoop. As we said at the half, foul trouble could become very, very decisive. Oganiki's going to pick up her 4th foul. So when you're looking at players who have really led Kursk on this unbeaten run throughout the whole of the EuroLeague women's season, at the moment, they're both sitting there with 4 fouls. So Kursk with Vidmar, Vadiva, Loganova, with Prince and Anna Cruz on the floor. Unusual blend of homegrown Russian players alongside 2. In fact, Prince is naturalized, so alongside 1. Visitor, should we say. Prince, poor pass by Vidmar. Dupree gets a piece, but Vidmar stays with it. Prince has it in the corner. 9 on the possession. Settles for the 3. Is long. Zargai owns the glass, but Vidmar chases it down. Gets it over to Loganova. Can't get it to drop. We'll go to the free throw line. Zargai will peel herself off the floor. It's a battle on the glass. This game, like games at this stage of competitions, won and lost on the glass. Prague have a 25-19 advantage on the boards at the moment. And they have the lead on the floor by 7, make that 6. And Loganova knocks down. Both free throws. Zargai takes her turn with the ball. And Yusova. Pilau gets it. And Zargai, nice read, gets her feet set, is off, and Yusova can't get it. Vidmar can. Chance here for Cruz to push in on the break. Doesn't need a second invitation, wraps it, Prince, extra pass, Loganova for 3, is long. We have a held basketball. Steinberger tried to handle it as opposed to just rebound it. think they're just trying to decide whether it's a 14 or a 21-second shot clock, because did they think Prague had control of the ball? Yeah, they did think Prague had control of the ball. So Kursk get another opportunity to eat into the 5-point lead. You just have that feeling that Kursk are going to get through this difficult period. And Naganova can't control. Three is no good. Henussova's on the glass. Ball belongs to Prague, and again they outwork Kursk on the boards. It's been the story of this third period, and I still think Prague haven't made the most of that situation, but they have outworked Kursk in every department up until now in this third period. It's why they lead by 5. Palau. Halotova. Steinberger gets it in the block, guarded by Vidmar. Nowhere to go, comes back, needs a pass. Somehow has to manufacture it. Great defense. Vidmar just said, I have my space. You're gonna have to go over me. Cruz tries to turn the corner, needs a pass. Vadiva up top. Naganova looks off, the defense is fouled. They're gonna count it. They should count it, in my opinion. Let's take a look. Puts it on the floor, picks it up. Chance to make this a 2-point game, and for all their woes, all their foul trouble, all their issues in this third period. Vadiva comes up with the offensive rebound. They could tie it. Ball knocked away. Kirvor's going to step out. Hitchkova's trying to be strong in the fourth quarter. Dupree back in the game. Prince will take the ball screen. Vadiva on the inside for 2 is no good. Dupree comes down, Vadiva comes down. What an effort! Maria Vadiva just had it and wanted it more than everybody else. Cruz for 3 is off. Vadiva's on the glass. Dupree pulls it in. And Prague dodge a bullet. What can you say about Maria Vadiva? What a player now. That's Palau, great pass. Steinberger for 2, can't complete. Let's not talk about Vadiva's potential. Let's not talk about her being a young player. She's a player right now. How good she could be, who knows? And so well handled by the Russian national team. And now, working under Coach Mondello, the future looks so great for Maria Vadiva. Vadiva has 13 points personal, 5 rebounds. In fact, that 6 rebounds, I count. Cruz, Vidmar out top. It's not going to beat the pre on the dribble. Prince gets inside, will kick it off. Vidmar out top, doesn't want to shoot that jump shot. Prince spins, tough fadeaway. Off the glass is no good. Naganova on the glass. And you've got to find a way to contribute. Vidmar for 2 is good. Great find by Cruz. But Naganova outworked the whole of Prague. And in the last 2 minutes, 2-3 minutes, Kursk have just closed that gap on the glass. It's only a 2 rebound difference. And as they close that rebound gap, so they've got back in this game. Prague had a chance to lead by double digits. Dupree puts it on the floor, in the lane, out one. Too quick, too talented, fundamentally too strong. Vidmar just got in too close right there. Not up straight. Dupree takes the contact, gets the finish. Doesn't get the M1 though. $29 points personal for Candice Dupree. Prince. Vidmar in the lane, goes with the right hand, blows it, but Diva's on the glass. Steinberger forgot that all-important, fundamental thing, box out first. She didn't, the Diva just worked so hard to get to the offensive glass. She's got a chance from the free throw line to make this a 2-point game. The depth of Kursk's roster really being tested. Diva goes 1 for 2. 3-point game. Molotova behind the back, needs a pass, finds Palau. Dupree slips, and the pass was just a little bit heavy. She wants a hold, but I think the pass was just too strong. Let's go with thinks there's a shirt hold. I tend to think that there wasn't. Prince in the last minute of the third period. Vidmar out top, hands it off to Cruz, takes the ball screen. Cruz needs a pass, puts it up to Vadiva, who can't grow. She can do all sorts of things at 18, but grow 6 inches, I'm not sure. Palau. Important last 30 seconds here. Oh, Vidmar just read it. 2-on-1 break, gives it up. Vidmar just about holds on. Like an overlooks underneath. Vadiva's there, but they turn it down. Vidmar looks down, fires up the 3, is off. Vadiva, what a rebound and a putback. Maria Vadiva. Wow, it's just, wow. That's the only word to say, wow. What a great work on the glass that was. Palau, last 6 seconds here. Petrovic thinks about the 3. 2 seconds, they're not gonna get it away. And for all their woes, for all their foul trouble, for all the trials and tests that have been thrown Kursk's way, they've come back to only trail by 1 at the end of 3. And at the end of the day, the semi-final, EuroLeague women, Maria Vadiva has carried her team. 16 points personal, 8 boards, 7 from 10 from the floor. Not yet 19 is just showing you the talent and the player she already is. The work rate for Dynamo Kursk when they trailed 8 and had people sitting out with foul trouble was phenomenal. They have got right back in this game. If you win the boards, you'll win this game. And at the moment, the rebound numbers, Kursk, after being 8 rebounds down in terms of overall numbers, Prague have been stuck on 27 rebounds for such a long time, 28 to 27 on the glass. And for me, the most decisive number of any of the stats we're looking at the moment is that rebound effort by Vidmar and Vadiva. Vidmar at 31, the Eurobasket champion with Russia in 2011. A former Ekaterinburg player from 2009 to 2011, second year with Dynamo Kursk. And Vadiva have just put a shift in that third quarter, and we are now balanced. 10 minutes to decide who will play for Fenerbahce for the EuroLeague women title on Sunday. So Montelo's debate now is, when does he go back? So Ogoniki and McCulture. How many minutes is Lau Palau gonna play in this full period? I think she has to go the whole 10. 10 assists. And she has the ball at the start of the fourth. Prague have to do it all again. They've started every period exceptionally well. Helatova on a pick and pop. Down to 9 on the shot. Palau. Steinberger puts it on the floor, spins in the lane. That's a travel. Sorry, Sonja Petrovic travels. Didn't notice the change. Steinberger stepped out, Petrovic steps back in. Great help from Petrovic. Siak just didn't seal off. Palau has a chance to run. Kia Vaughan looks to set the screen in transition. Palau goes baseline, is held by Anna Cruz. Anna Cruz just anticipated the use of the screen. And Palau just rolled back the years. There you go. Just left her for dead. Draws the contact. They go upstairs. Kia Vaughan for the easy 2, blows it. And Prague have just left the door open for Kursk in this game. Opportunity after opportunity. Siak in the post, guarded by Vaughan. Inside, outside. Cruz has it. Loganova in the keyway, fires up a prayer, is not answered. And Heltova will bring it. Dupree, smooth, just takes Prince off the dribble. Heltova off the down screen. Little hesitation, goes off the glass for 2, manufactures the layup and ticks it over for Prague. Huge difference to the rotation now. Heltova's back in shape in the lineup. Prince on the dribble, kicks it. Cruz attacks. Dupree gets the drop. Tough finish. Sharp end of the game. And those that play have come to play in the last quarter. Heltova moves it on to Palau. Finds Petrovic, long 2 is off, but Vaughan comes down with a rebound. Scoops it out to La Palau. In the lane, Heltova doesn't get the drop. Dupree gets the rebound, needs a pass, just throws it to Prince. Kursk have numbers down the floor. Just find the open player. Prince, little hesitation. Loganova, baseline, jump shot is no good. And Badiva's not in the game. They cannot get to the offensive glass. Siak and Vidmar don't have that quickness. Lau. Oh, great hesitation, wraps it. Petrovic attacks the closeout. Well, they've passed up option after option here. Dupree in the lane, up for 2 is fouled by Loganova. She'll go to the free throw line. There's the foul. Palau sits. It won't be for long. Zargai's back. Candice Dupree on the free throw line. For all her ability and her unbelievable touch on the floor, she's only shooting 64% across this EuroLeague women's season. Goes 2 for 2 though. 31 points personal. Almost half her team's points. McCultry's back. Everyone coming back into the game. More importantly, in some ways, Vadiva's back in the game. Prince on the handle is blocked by Dupree. Queuing up for that one. But Dupree adds a block to whoever number of style. McCourtry just left wide open. Surely there was a switch that should have happened. 1 point game. Marta Zargai. I still say I do not think. Great hands. Prince gets a piece, McCourtry gets the steal. I can't see Prague coming from behind. If Kursk take the lead here and go up 4 or 5, I don't know if Prague have the game to come back. And Kursk get back in the lead for the first time since early in the third period. Tough turnaround by Angel McCourtry. That's her range, that's part of her game. Peltova. Buried the 2. The reason Czech basketball has been at the top for so long. People like Peltova from the perimeter. Prince with the tough 2 is off. Who's coming down without Vidmar? Does another rebound. Cruz in the lane. I think it's cramp. I'm pretty sure it's cramp. The whistle was a little late, to say the least. And Cruz has played 32 minutes. She's only sat down. She sat down for less than 2. Ogoniki comes back in. So Kursk lining up. The lineup that Mondello wants to finish the game with. It's pretty much on the floor right now. Anna Cruz cramp could be an issue for him. Gets the friendly roll. Ties it at 67. We have a new ball game. And Kursk, we have yet another lead change. And Cruz is going to have to sit down and get some type of treatment just to loosen it out. But you bring in a former Eurobasket MVP in Elena Kirilova. Zargai. Dupree will hand it off. Oh, fake the handoff. Gets the 2 and 1. And Vadiva gets literally sold the fake. She bought it 100% and then fouled. And Dupree goes to the free throw line, and Vadiva for the first time in the game looks like she's at the beginning of a massive career, not the end of. Great job by McCourtry though. She knows how important Vadiva is. McCourtry just tells her, there's no problem, play the next play. And Dupree can't complete the 3-point play again. Dupree 7 from 10 from the line. McCourtry, a little hesitation in the lane. Vadiva for 2. And that's the second part of telling her that she's important to this team. Said it in words down the floor, and then at the offensive end, gives her the assist. Zargai tries to, that's a hold. And Vadiva, definitely just keep your arms out. Zargai does a really nice job at getting tangled up. And Kursk, with over 5 minutes to go, are already in the penalty. And Vadiva sits. Got to keep your arms out. That's all I can say. Zargai on the free throw line. Zargai's nearly an 82% free throw shooter across this EuroLeague women's season. We have yet another lead change as Prague go back in front 1. It's a huge loss for Vadiva out the game for Kursk. Siak has just got to be active. More than anything else, she has to be active. Ogoniki will get it to McCourtry. Steps back for 3. Way off. Siak can't get it. Zargai can. La Palau with a 1-point lead and 4:50 to go. The foul count in her favor. Dupree Turns down again, goes to work, he's blocked. Okochi with a huge block. Inside, outside, Zagai's got to put it up. Gets it away, Siak comes down with a rebound. Siak will move it on. Prince takes the ball screen, and Zagai acknowledges the foul. It's almost like Zagai needs a rest, that's why she fouled. 4:21 to go, 1 point game, and Zagai gets caught reaching. Prague have had moments in this game where they could have led by double digits. Now they've got the foul count in their favor. They won't have a better chance. Kirillova for three, buried from the corner. What I am is a former Eurobasket MVP. I make jump shots. I don't care if it's this situation. I'm just going to knock it down. And Kirillova makes the three. Kursk back in front. Prague, timeout. Elena Kirillova in the corner. Knocks down the three. Cruz is coming back.
He's down. Oh, pick up block. Thank you. Elena,
Dynamo Kursk, unbeaten in the whole EuroLeague women's season, trailing the whole second half. Lead by 2 with 4:17 to go. Zagai with 1 from 8. So many points you can point to where Prague could have had this game done. There's a holding foul. There's no way Palau's going to throw that and Dupree can't get it that far off. Dupree will go to the free throw line. The foul's been called on Ogoniki. That'll be her 5th. And it has. Vidmar's going to check in. Well, there's the hold. I thought the hold was Siak, not Ogoniki. Dupree makes the first. Chance to tie the game with 4:05, which she does. Wow. EuroLeague women here in Ekaterinburg. Once you put those two things together, you end up with 2 games like we've had this afternoon and this evening. Cruz outside the 3-point line. Looks to create off the dribble. Needs a pass. Vidmar, nowhere to go. Cruz deep on the shot clock, down to 5, has to take the tough jumper. Siak's on the glass, puts it back up, gets another rebound, goes back up, doesn't get the drop this time. And Kievor comes down with a rebound as Siak had 2 looks at a 2-footer. Palau, who has the belief in your system and your teammate to get it done right now. Palau has it, opens up for her, kicks it, extra pass, Petrovic looks it off. And they pass up, open look after open look. Someone's got to have the courage to win this game now for either team. Cruz goes inside, great hands by Dupree. Zagai's on the floor, and the ball will be a held basketball. Kursk will take the timeout. But you have to say, the last possession for Prague, someone has to have the courage to win the game. They passed up open look after open look, and we're tied at 73. Kulchi has, as it says, 19, 4 from 5 from 2-point range. You'd love to see her try to exploit the advantage she has if she can get to that mid-range area. Prince will inbound, 3:03 to go, we're tied. 3 minutes to decide who's going to make the final on Sunday. Cruz, McCoultry is stolen by Petrovic, recovered by McCoultry. Double teamed, Siak on the inside with a hook, gets the 2. The French national team center over Zargai, just had to take her time and she did. Here is Zargai at the other end of the floor. Absolutely the same scenario. Prague have to have the courage to win this game now. McCoultry on the floor, takes the ball screen. Siak will dive, we've got a holding foul on Petrovic. This is the confidence that Kursk will have for the unbeaten season. They find ways to win. Vimar out top, McCoultry has it, 5 on the possession. McCoultry a long 3, way short. Prince comes up, but no, Zargai gets it over to Pilau, runs. Pilau will run here, needs to look down the floor. Petrovic attacks it, knocked away, and the ball belongs to Prague. 11 on the possession. The great story for Prague is that Petrovic looked to attack the ring. 2-point game, 154. Hitzkova's seen it all before. But is she going to suffer a first defeat in a final stage of a EuroLeague Women? Vaughan relieves the pressure on the inbound. Pilau down the lane. At some point, Pilau's got to shoot the ball. As great as she is, wide open, she's got to shoot the basketball. That's knee-on-knee contact. That's just going to be painful. Huge possession for Kursk. McCoultry goes to Siak, gets it back. McCoultry in the lane, lobs to Siak, off the glass for 2, doesn't get the drop. Now Palau has a chance to run. Gets it off, Dupree. Dupree to tie it at 75. Dupree at the moment is the only Prague player looking to shoot the basketball. Ties it at 75 apiece. McCoultry is fouled by Petrovic, and Petrovic will take no further part. Steinberger will step in. Steinberger's got to get on the glass. Defensively, she has to give McCourtry such a hard time off the ball. Both teams now in the penalty. McCourtry has it out top. Attacks it. In the lane is fouled by Steinberger. It's predictable, but McCourtry had to complete the play and did. McCourtry's not going to pass in that situation. McCourtry, a 78% free throw shooter on the season. Can't get the first to drop. It's amazing what pressure does to free throw shooting. Makes 1 for 2, and Kursk have the 1 point lead. Prague will hand it off here. Zargai down the middle for the layup. Takes the 1 point lead. Great move by Martin Zargai. It's got to be belief in what you do now. Prince looks to attack it on the dribble, backs out. McCourtry stops, pops, is short, and the Palau comes down with it. A possession to make the final for Prague. There's a 7-second differential between game and shot clock. Zargai, Dupree, skips it. Steinberger for 3. Defensive rebound by McCourtry. The length of the floor. Puts it inside, and Vibor's fouled. Steinberger taking a 3. Was the play. Vidmar has 2 shots to send Kursk, or almost send Kursk, to the final. The first one scrapes the front of the ring. Prague will be thinking box out, and box out again. Vidmar has to make it to potentially send it to overtime. Hours and hours on the free throw line. Step up, make the throw, and she does. Tied at 77 apiece. 1.6 seconds for Coach Edgkova to come up with a play that gives Prague the chance to win it in regulation. Kursk can't foul, they're in the penalty. .6 seconds. Prague have a chance to win it in regulation. Is Dupree the option? You know she's going to have a great chance of getting that shot away and making it. Oh, Vidmar comes up with a steal. We're going to overtime in the second semi-final of the EuroLeague Women. We are into overtime. Prague had so many opportunities to win that game. Will they regret those? No Petrovic for overtime for Prague. No Agon Wiki for Kursk. Nova Diva, who more than anybody else dragged Kursk back into this game. Who has the courage and the belief to take the shots they would normally take and forget that it's 5 minutes away from a EuroLeague women's final. Hitchkova has seen this before. Mondello has won a title before. They're going to stay with Steinberger. If they want offense, perhaps Seltova might have been a better option. Perhaps Hanusova, with her athleticism, could be an answer in overtime. Kursk now have Vidmar and Siak on the inside. It's not the quickest lineup, but while Anna Cruz is in the game and while McCourtry is in the game, they've always got people who can create. Kirilova could still have a part to play in this. If you need offense, if you need someone to knock down an open shot, she can always provide Coach Mondello with those options. Now, at the start of every single period, Prague have come out and been very, very effective. They really need to be that confident and that effective right now. Lara Palau, 37 years old, or young, trying to end her career with a EuroLeague women final, is going to try and steer the Prague ship through these 5 minutes, or however many 5 minutes it takes. McCourtry, foul trouble have limited her impact, but she's there right now. Palau and Cruz, we highlighted them at the beginning of the game, and they're in shot at the start of overtime. Dupree's quickness on the Vidmar matchup could be so important here. Going right inside, Dupree off the screen, curls, now gets it. She's going to attack Vidmar, gets in the lane, stops and pops, doesn't get the drop. And Cruz will bring, and Kursk trying to hang on to this 100% record. Siak out top, finds Cruz. Energy at the start of this overtime period at the defensive end. Siak in the post, trying to go to work. Cruz for three, is short. McCourtry's on the glass, gets the putback. McCourtry comes up with a huge rebound. Steinberger gets it off. Vaughan, long two, is off. Ball comes off the feet of Candice Dupree. And Kursk have a three rebound advantage. They have a 2-point lead. This game is going to go with the team that wins the battle on the glass. Prince will get it into the half court. Here's Cruz. Attacks it in the lane, needs a pass, finds Prince. Oh, great handle. Floater is well short, though. Candice Dupree has it and brings. Looks for a pass, gets it to Palau. They go under. At the beginning of the game, Palau's looking to shoot that. Steinberger in the lane, blows a layup. Oh, my word, from 2 feet. Prince can't get it. McCourtry's on the glass. That's an effort by Steinberger on the glass, though. Great look. Dupree for two. Just about drops. We're tied at 79. Yet another tie in this enthralling game. Great look. Great weight on pass. Vidmar out top. McCourtry can't handle it. Goes out of bounds. Steinberger sits. Well, she made up for the missed two from 2 feet with that huge effort on the glass. Zargai in the half court. Has the athleticism, steps through for the layup and blows it. 0 for 2 from 2 feet in overtime. McCooltree handles, steps through, finishes the play. McCooltree to the ring. Has the 4 points in overtime for Kursk. And again, Prague missed the opportunities. Palau, Hanusova hits the deck and goes out of bounds. They're like two heavyweights in a boxing match in the last round. Toe to toe, who's going to be the last man standing? McCooltree, baseline, looks for an angle, turns it over. And Zargai has an opportunity to push. It's blocked by Siak, and they're going to call nothing apart from it came off the, I'm not sure what they've called. Let's check it. It's come off the foot. And Siak was on the verge of a coronary. Big time block. Palau's had wide open looks that she hasn't taken. Tries to take one over 197. And there was a foul on the rebound. Siak's on the free throw line to make this a 2-possession game with 1:42 to go. Drops the first one. A 70% free throw shooter across this EuroLeague women's season. And when she needs to, she drops both. 2-possession game. Zargai. Shirley Dupree gets a touch. Zargai for 3. And it's Kursk's to lose now. 4-point lead, 1:20 to go. Prague desperately need a stop. McCooltree has it. Who else would you want to have it? Tries to force away, takes the tough 2 and drops it. 6-point game. And you've got to say, the team that believed in what it's trying to do has come through in overtime. McCooltree has got touches. They've made free throws. Dupree hasn't had an offensive look in the half court apart from the first possession. She had the 2 on the break. But now it's Prague that have to come back. There is more than enough time here for Prague. They need to score on this possession, and they're right back in it. McCooltree does what McCooltree does day in, day out. That's the shot I take. She worked hard to get the one she wanted. And you've got to say that Prague haven't done that in overtime. Kursk, the unbeaten team in EuroLeague women, on the verge of a final to have the perfect EuroLeague women's season. Six-point game, 1:09 to go. They need to score right now, and they need not to take too long doing it. McCooltree with a steal, McCooltree with a layup. We have an 8-point game. This is almost in the book. McCooltree's been huge in overtime. Zargai has got to attack it, and does. Is fouled on the way to the hoop. McCooltree has played for an eternity with 4 fouls. It's been immense. Zargai on the free throw line. There's the foul. Has to make both. Makes the second. We got a 7-point game. Still a 3-possession game. McCooltree has it. Cruz. They can't foul because they've got to trust it, get the steal. Prince with 8 on the possession. McCooltree is long. As Dupree comes down with it, Palau pushes. They need something very quick. Palau wraps it, and Yusova for 3 is way off. And that'll do it. Dynamo Kursk have been unbeaten in EuroLeague women since the first day of action. Prague have taken them to the brink of their first defeat. Somehow they have found a way to win. Starters on the bench, foul trouble. Mondello's team never stopped believing, never stopped finding a way to get it done. And they would advance to the final of the EuroLeague women on Sunday to face Fenerbahce. Andrew McCooltree, what a performance over the game, but what a performance in overtime. Prague will look back when they're in the cold light of day, and they will point to a number of moments in that game where they could have iced it and been playing on Sunday for a championship. McCooltree on 4 fouls for a very long time in the game, and that's where it all started to go wrong, really, in regulation, when Badiva and Loganova and Vidmar were in the game together. They just outworked Prague. Prague had a huge rebound advantage at that point. Were getting what they wanted, and they just did not put Kursk away. And the Russian players for Kursk just put a shift in and came up with just a phenomenal contribution and kept their team in it. McCooltree came back. And Kursk just, whatever they did, they just refused to lose the game. Prague will look at so many situations when they led by 8. They could have been 12 or 14 up with just good decisions. They had the possession, and at the end of the game settled for a Steinberger 3. And just left opportunities for Kursk to get back in it. And in the end, Kursk took those opportunities. The Diva on 22 minutes of basketball went 8 from 11 from the floor, had 18 points and 8 boards. Vidmar had 11 boards